There were some players who were born to score.
There were some players who were born to create.
Then there are very few players who can do both at the same time. Then there comes Lionel Andres Messi.
So hello and welcome back to the Offside Show. We have been quite inactive for a while and now we are back. And why not? The special day for us.
It's the 38th birthday of Lionel Messi, and you guys know that we are die-hard Lionel Messi fans. So on this special day, we thought, why not we make a video on this specific topic?
Yes.
So in this video, we'll share the greatest moments of Lionel Messi in our lives.
There would have been not much passion for me towards this sport. It, Barcelona and
Could
everything.
have chose some other sports as well.
Yeah, maybe like
Yeah.
could have
So
could have been.
we'll share our three greatest moments of Lionel Messi in our lives. I'll share three. You will share three.
Yes, sure. Like
Yeah.
both international and club, both, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
everything
Like top
included.
three.
Yeah.
Like, shall I start or you will?
No, you start.
You start.
So,
Okay, so like I will start from third.
like
First,
the
like from
third
third best
best
to the
moment.
first.
Okay.
So third would be, of course, Messi's free kick against Liverpool in the 2019 semi-final home. Of that free kick was insane. Like I can't believe you will see a lot of, if you watch a game, there will be moments where you see a player taking a free kick and you know like this is not happening, this is not going.
Exactly.
But that was exactly what I was thinking. Like I'm sitting and looking at Leo take it so seriously. I was like, no way he's going to score that. It's too far. Like, yeah, at that moment, that against that level of team who has not lost a single game, that I remember 2019 Liverpool were in their prime in Premier League.
Yeah.
Everyone were afraid of them. Like they were so good. Wow.
Scoring three against them is not a matter of joke.
Exactly. And
But
yeah, that would be my third. What would be your third?
my third, it's a bit underrated, I'd say, because it's 2016 Copa America versus Panama in the Soldier Field Stadium in USA. Here, Messi came in as a sub in 63rd minute, I would say, and from there he scored a hat trick, and Argentina won 4-0 over Panama. That moment, the cheer, the fans, when they saw that Messi is warming up, that's insane, man. Like you cannot recreate with some other players this moment. And when he came, the aura he had in him, and definitely the goals he scored, the free kick he scored, it's
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't remember the match, but one thing I loved about this thing is we are sharing our own personal
yeah, that's unique. Like
yeah,
everyone has
like
their own perspective.
like I won't say I've watched every game of Messi live. Like I don't even remember 2010-11 false nine Messi. I haven't watched him live at so much that time. Only the early kickoffs
Yeah,
in India were possible to watch, you know. We are so like we were kid that time.
we were kid that time,
We
but
didn't have permission to stay up like 2 a.m.
exactly.
But yeah, I like this is very underrated.
Yeah,
This game.
this game is very underrated. Many of you might not remember it, but that's not a problem. But coming on to the second best, Rahul, share the
I
second best
think it
moment.
won't be a goal or assist or something, but I will say the in 2021 Brazil versus Argentina Copa America. It was 21, right?
Yeah,
21,
final.
yes. Final. June. June.
Yeah,
It's like 4 years from now.
yeah, exactly.
That final when the final whistle blue, and yeah, that was it. Messi has finally won an international trophy. It was one of my favorite.
Messi on his knees, crying, everyone, his teammates cheering him up, hugging him. That moment, man, it still gives you goosebumps because
Like, I wish I could like just jump into my laptop screen and get there, get in the stadium. It would have been insane. Insane, man. That moment was, I don't know. At one point, I've given up that we'll even see Messi
winning an international
in.
trophy. Because it's, destiny. It's
Mm.
all written in the hands of God.
And at that point of time, Messi was in Barcelona too. Like Messi was a Barcelona player.
Yeah.
So that was a good moment. Like, okay, Messi is in Barca. He has finally won an international cup. But times change.
Yeah, I will prefer not to talk about
Yeah,
that
yeah.
topic, but
Sure, sure.
still, that tournament was going to be held in Argentina, but due to some COVID issues, COVID pandemic issues, it was held in Brazil
Brazil.
in the famous Maracanã Stadium in 2014, where Germany beat Argentina 1-0. So that's an iconic one. Like in that same stadium where you have lost a World Cup final and winning here after uh, 7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
So that's a historic one, I would say.
Absolutely, absolutely. But what about you? Your second best?
There are, what, speaking Messi's favorite moment is the hardest thing I've ever faced because there is no such thing like best. Every Messi's moment is special for me because as a Messi fan, I have seen him cry. I have seen him lose. I have seen him enjoying the victory parties and everything. But the second moment I would say is that the El Clasico goal 3-2, that iconic jersey celebration in Real Madrid Stadium. What's the stadium name? I forgot absolutely. Real Madrid Stadium?
Yeah, our training
Santos.
ground, our training
Yeah.
ground. Santiago Bernabéu, our training ground. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
apologies. I just forgot the name. But that one, the winning goal,
Mm. Yeah. Yes.
that famous Jordi Alba cutback and Lionel Messi finish. I still remember the commentary though. That commentary, Lionel Messi, that one. It's
Wow.
insane, man.
Like if we would have won the La Liga that year, it would have been my favorite. Even Anfield, it was quite, but yeah, I don't know. That might be my fourth, not my second.
It's okay. We are talking
Yeah, it's
about the
all
favorites.
personal,
Yeah,
it's everything personal about.
everything.
So yeah, first, if I would go for my first one, forever, this would be my favorite moment in footballing history for me. Whatever matches I've watched, the Messi's goal at the 61st minute against Mexico in the 2022 World Cup group stage.
That was a do or die match, though.
Like that changed the whole scenario of the World Cup. If that moment doesn't exist, Argentina, I don't think so. We're winning the World Cup.
Yeah,
No,
that's
whatever
definitely.
players you have, whatever kind of quality you have, you need
Those players to
those
step up.
moments,
The big players
those
step
moments
up
to
at
kind
the
of
greatest moment.
change the motive of the team, the motivation. Wow, that I think that was the moment I realized, yeah, we are going for something big. World Cup winning was something I was looking. I was like, in Saudi during the Saudi Arabia match, I was like, oh no, we are not doing anything. After the Saudi Arabia match, I was like, okay, it's over. We are not winning the World Cup. It's all right. We have won the Copa America. I'm happy with that. But that moment against Mexico gave me a hope that yeah, World Cup is for.
We have won the finalism also in the
Mhm.
meantime. But it's okay. World Cup is like and then cherry to the top. But winning the World Cup after losing it in 2014, the pain, the heartbreak that Messi obviously has faced that. He has faced a lot of criticism, but as a fans, what we have faced in that in 2014 we were like 10 or 12 at that time. So
In class 5, I guess.
yeah, so feeling that amount of pain at such a young age and the passion you have for the game. That speaks a lot, man. So,
Okay. I think if that moment Messi would have won, I wouldn't have experienced so much emotions.
exactly, exactly.
The emotions I felt when I was like, okay, जर्मनी को हरा देंगे भाई. Like Argentina है, Messi है, हरा देंगे. I was too immature to, understand the game.
भूल गए थे कि हिगुएन टीम में है.
Higuain, Higuain, भाई बाप रे.
But it's okay. Like it's now my turn to share the.
Ah, yes, your first number one Messi moment.
It's a common one. Messi winning the World Cup. Seeing that trophy on Lionel Messi's hands, it's like pleasure. Like it's a treat to the eyes, man. That World Cup that he craved for. He even tried to donate his all Ballon d'Ors for one World Cup. That much he loved that trophy. Finally, that it was destined to happen. Like destiny, you all know. But the moment when Argentina scored two goals and then came the Mbappe moment, I was like, again, not again, man, not again. I just cannot suffer another heartbreak.
Like for years, we are gonna talk about the World Cup final. If I think if we seal the deal 2-0, game one, that's it. The final wouldn't have been talked for this long. Like whenever you talk about the World Cup final, there's so much to talk about. There's Mbappe's moment, there's Messi's last minute
Yeah.
shot
Yes.
which Lloris saved. There's so much. They like the Mbappe penalty. It was not a penalty. There's so much. There was a handball for France.
Everything
So
happened,
many
and
things.
the most frightening moment, you know what? When Messi stepped up to take the penalty against
Oh,
Loris in the tiebreaker, the
and
first
it was
penalty.
such a weak penalty,
It's
like
a
weak shot.
weak shot, and
I thought Loris would save it. Like, thank God Loris has so small hands. Thank God, because if there was this goalkeeper with long hands, he's saving that. He's saving that.
like it was, my hands were trembling. I couldn't
I
speak.
was numb. I was numb. I couldn't feel anything.
Anyways,
I
that
don't even remember if I was breathing properly that moment when Messi stood to take
take the
that
penalty,
penalty.
but
Oh my God.
when Molina scored the final winning penalty, man, it's like
Enough now.
enough. My ears were rolling down from my eyes, and I couldn't even control them. Like it's flowing automatically. Like I don't have any powers to control them or anything. I was like crying like a old boy who saw his team lose in 2014 final, and the pain. I cried the most because I have felt the pain 7 years back, 7 to
8-8.
8 years back. So that was the number one moment for me, like Messi winning the World Cup. I still have the newspaper though.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
still
Show
have
them,
the.
show them, show
I
them, show them.
still have the.
Yeah,
You
show
can see that
them.
this newspaper is almost 3 years old, and you can see that Messi win the World Cup. I still have the newspaper, everything. It's old. You can see that papers are
It's
not
from
so smooth.
19th December, no?
Yeah.
19th December.
So
2022.
this was the moment from which we have suffered a lot, and then from this we can get an advice that Lionel Messi gave us, that we shouldn't lose hope. We should keep work. We
Absolutely.
should keep working hard for our dream so that we can pursue it someday. Like if you work hard, definitely it will come. From this
Mhm.
evidence, it is clear.
Like you should just go on, never stop, man. Whatever happens, just keep on going. Yeah, right. And like, how did you start? Everything. How did you start? Well, like following Lionel Messi. Do you remember anything? Like
Yeah, I do
big
remember.
or
I do
something?
remember. It was from the 2014 World Cup actually.
Oh,
It was 2014 World Cup. I started watching casually, like my father was Diego Armando Maradona fan. So they all loved Argentina. They all loved Messi. So that was the Messi's first World Cup as a captain. And he played like that he's playing in Barcelona at that time. He's currently the top scorer. He's doing everything, but he had certain criticism that he faces, that he doesn't do enough for his country, and he was under a lot of pressure. But when he reached the final, he had to win it. But the if Messi had won the World Cup at that time, he would have retired much early. Like,
Would have been. Yeah, that's something I think about. Yeah, right. Yeah.
so,
Because he has
mm,
by that time he has already won a Champions League. He has won 4 Ballon d'Ors.
yeah,
Four is something that time that was too much, and now eight. It's just impossible, man. I don't think so anyone can win eight again. No, it's
recently
not.
we have seen in the FIFA World Cup, FIFA Club World Cup actually,
Mm,
he scored an amazing free kick. Like, now when we see Messi scoring free
free kick.
kicks or goals, we now it seems a bit emotional day by day. As
Mm.
previous times, what happened? Like, it's Messi, he will
हाँ,
score
नेक्स्ट वीक
definitely.
फिर से दिखेगा.
फिर से दिखेगा,
हाँ.
पर अभी ये लगता है कि ये तो अब खत्म होने वाला है, ज्यादा वक्त नहीं है. He is already 38 years old, and maybe one or two more seasons, then it's over.
Mm, that's true.
If we think also,
But there's a fact about there's a stat about Messi's free kick, no?
yeah, there is stats about from 2018. Messi has scored more free kicks than penalty. That is
Wow.
33 penalties scored, and with that free kick, few days back, it's now 34 free kicks.
That's insane to think about 34 free kicks in like 7 years, no?
Yeah,
More than the penalties you have scored. Wow.
that's
Something else.
insane.
Something else. And I think he has the most goals or assist contribution,
Yeah,
It most
1250
1250
GA.
GA.
That
Most in the history, no? In
he's
the
the
game.
first player to
Mm.
reach 1250 G. So he's breaking
I
records.
hope it goes to 1300 or even more. I hope. I think it is possible, no? 1300 is possible. 50 more is possible.
Yeah, it's definitely he's playing in
Think
the MLS. He will play the World Cup. He'll play some more games with Argentina.
Argentina, yeah.
So
50 is tough. But yeah, let's see.
I don't think Inter Miami can go that far in the FIFA
No.
Club World Cup, because
But at least
obviously,
they made a history, no? They were the first MLS team
yeah,
to win against an European team.
yeah. So that's all, guys. We have
Yeah.
spoken a lot. You know what? When the topic is Messi, we can hold ourselves from speaking. This video can go up to 2 to 3 hours long if we want, but that's really not possible. And
Like I would even ask you all to share your personal Messi moments, favorite Messi moments,
yeah,
like in the
definitely,
comments. Like
definitely in
we
the
would love to check them out. Yeah? Your personal ones,
your personal one. That's
which made you feel like, yeah, this game is something bigger. No,
yeah.
football, something else, man. Yeah.
So if there is someone who made us fall in love with football, it's Lionel Messi.
Yeah.
Obviously, if when he will retire, I'll still see the highlights, and the whenever I am depressed, whenever I am stressed, sad, I just go to the YouTube and search his highlights, his games, his favorite moments, everything. That
But
makes
that's
me
very
happy.
wholesome, man. That's too wholesome. Yeah.
So
Mm.
that's all for today, guys. I hope you like this video, and if you really like this video, so please leave a comment below about what Rahul said, and we will be back very soon. Till then, peace out.
Bye.